2 star 2 star 1 hash now and top up your EDSA meter anytime, any day.
Ah, mommy, the lights don't come. I feel money now, magic, mommy. Mommy, you tough, mommy.
Mama, you don't saw me clothes? Mama!
Yes.
What did you they do?
I don't saw the scratch now. I just the talk number now left.
What do you mean by not saw the skirt? Momo service don't start and they keep saying
Give me
that.
25 minutes, man. I just the talk number. Wait.
Mama, I don't get time.
Wait, 25 minutes. Now I don't.
Lights don't go.
Okay, mommy, you know waiting lights don't go. So wait, I won't go quick up like this junction. I'm go buy EDSA to put on.
Mama,
Give me 30. Give me 30 minutes and they can't quick.
EDSA agent on Sunday. But you not get free money.
I feel money.
Give me your meter number.
Oh,
You dey pay me money back.
what do you mean? 00.
Don't let lights out affect your work. Use AfriMoney to buy top up for your EDSA meter. Dial star 161 star 2 star 2 star 1 hash now and top up your EDSA meter anytime, any day.
Ah, mommy, the lights don't come. I feel money now, magic, mommy. Mommy, you tough, mommy. You kind of there.
Mama, make look.
AfriMoney.
Imagine a world where money transfer in microfinance is quick and instant. Imagine a world where your dream house comes to life, where your delivery needs are covered, your travel plans are sorted out with ease and convenience. You'd love that, won't you? Now imagine Dolphin Express, where your money transfers, microfinance, bakery and pastry desires, logistics and procurement, building and construction services, and all your travel plans are catered for efficiently and affordably. Find us in Freetown at number 38 Coastal Town Jue and Bo at number 98 Bama Road. Call us now at 079 460578 or 076 804017. Dolphin Express. We're just one call away.
Long before roads or rails, before signals filled the sky, there was Rokel, the river that connected us all. This basket bought food, paid school fees, it raised children, and carried dreams. It held the economy in palm and straw. It brings power to our homes, food to our markets, and unity to our journey. This is the rhythm of Sierra Leone, from hand to hand, from shore to shore. But now that rhythm has evolved. Now the basket carries more. RCB SIM Cooper, for sending money from any phone. RCB Prepaid, for anyone, no account needed. RCB Cooper Card, your local power. RCB Visa, global reach in your wallet. Just like the river, your money can move freely across towns, borders, and time. From the village to the vault, the banker sees it all. One transaction, one river, moves seamlessly. This is more than banking. This is Rokel, Commercial Bank, bank of choice.
Your world, your card. Global access, local convenience, with the cheapest bank rate ever. No matter where your journey takes you, from the quiet corners of the globe to the vibrant heart of Freetown, your world just got smaller. With the Rokel Commercial Bank prepaid Visa card, you're connected to access your funds, make purchases, and manage your money anywhere, anytime. It's global power with local convenience. Your world, your card. Experience the freedom. Get your Rokel Commercial Bank prepaid Visa card today. You don't need to open an account to have the card. Rokel Commercial Bank, the bank of choice.
Michelle Group of Companies is reliable, competent, and trustworthy in providing quality service to its wide range of clientele. Through Mishcom, we provide premium internet service, secured data connectivity, VLAN and VOI over stats and fiber to mining industries, enterprises, hospitality industries, banks. We also provide fiber to home, point-to-point, and satellite backup for Freetown and provincial regions. Through our Michelle Security Agency, called MSA for short, we provide a wide range of services that brings safety, security to our clients. Our services include Staff Guard, which also includes access and control room, customer service security, roving, mobile control, and many more. For more information, visit our head office at number 10I Sasame Lewis Road, Freetown, or call +232 73 554 616 or 232 32 554 616. Michelle Group of Companies. We are the leaders.
Happy Silver Jubilee Local Commercial Bank. Bank of choice. RC Bank. We are stronger than ever. Enough money.
From 1999 to 2024, we don't the present. We don't follow and grab, we don't enough look now we they lead them. Who can commercial bank, the bank of choice #1 at the country. Usabi OST, sit couple day, open account now we bank today, we get paid, couple card, Visa card for you day to day. Management and staff, keep it safe, you money safe, keep it go life, you go grab and we get you back.
They say family sick, depending on the road. Not the road. They say family sick, depend. And not the road.
From eastern to western, now we the people and defend. From Freetown to letter, if I'm taking not depend. From Barclays Bank, now Rokel Commercial Bank. Now we na master Sabi, now we the top the charts. Experience there. 25 years, not to 25 days. Internet banking there. Digital banking with the top best grade.
Depending on the road. Not the road. They say family sick, depend.
Happy Silver Jubilee Local Commercial Bank. Bank of choice. RC Bank. We are stronger than ever. Enough money.
From 1999 to 2024, we don't the present. We don't follow and grab, we don't enough look now we they lead them. Who can commercial bank, the bank of choice #1 at the country. Usabi OST, sit couple day, open account now we bank today, we get paid, couple card, Visa card for you day to day. Management and staff, keep it safe, you money safe, keep it go life, you go grab and we get you back.
They say family sick, depending on the road. Not the road. They say family sick, depend. And not the road.
From eastern to western, now we the people and defend. From Freetown to letter, If I'm boutique, not depend. From Barclays Bank, now Rocket Commercial Bank. Now we na master Sabi, now we the top the charts. Experience it. 25 years, not to 25 days. Internet banking day. Digital banking with the top
They say
best
from
grade.
boutique, they bending all they go.
On Radio 5 97.1 FM, your very, very own favorite show, and still get a very special guest in the building. But before we introduce the guest, make we read the verse for the day and we quote for the day and get right into the topic. As soon as I know this month we talk about social justice, when we say every sector, we they see how for seek justice for that sector. We talk about migration, we talk about refugees, we talk about transportation, we talk about water. And today we talk about another important sector. But more go into we verse for the day, we quote for the day, where they give you a hint of the topic for the day. Remember, you can call on 088-97197. We'll go inside the conversation small. So the verse for the day they come up from Proverbs 31:9. It says, open your mouth, judge righteously, defend the rights of the poor and needy. And when we say speaking up, it's not just a right, it's a moral duty. And the quote for the day, they come from Benjamin Franklin, we say, without freedom of thought, there can be no such thing as wisdom, and no such thing as public liberty without freedom of speech. Okay. So the verse and the quote for the day, they give you the hint of the conversation for today. So waiting our topic for today. Now speak up. Freedom of expression as a right. Now you right. Freedom of expression as a right. And we watch inside the Constitution, we watch inside the Article 19 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. They tell you, say, with freedom of expression should be guaranteed, freedom of opinion, and freedom to speak up. So now, I'll make me guess into this instead. Sometimes I like to give people their horns so they can blow it. Because now, as I see, your man don't hide the horn for blow for company. So now my man taking horn and blow. Yeah. So over to you, sir.
I am Pete Dalton to say. Thank you for having me.
I take back your horn. Anyways, welcome, Reverend.
Yeah. Oh yes, Reverend Pete Dalton.
Reverend Pete Dalton, say, and we therefore go right into the topic. But as we go, therefore talk about something very important. We have two things actually. The one are past, the other one are future. We go for talk about. But today we're talking about speaking up, and we have seen how the Constitution don't really give people a right to freedom of speech. But is it really happening? Is the right given, or it is a book no more, or it's people and they free for express themselves? But then, even inside the Constitution, we get small exceptions. Even though they give you freedom of speech, even though they allow for talk, but we get what to call cyberbullying, we get what to call libel, slander. So that means you're not for lie back against other person. So all these things are happening. But then, there are situations where people are afraid to speak up. And when you watch Salon, I think that's one thing that is hindering us. The fact that there are things we are going through community-wise, or every other sector, but then we are afraid to speak up because we think it's wrong. I think it's an idea in our head that if you speak up, how can you defend what you have spoken? How can you say, okay, wait them camp a camp? Would I go support you? You know, there are times where people that will say, free this pussy, but sometimes I popular people they say free. Like me, nobody knows me, and they'll just lock me. They'll just lock me up. So is it really free to have a speech out there?
Yeah. Well, so many questions in your one statement. Of course, constitutionally, there's freedom of speech based on the democracy. And of course, we have times where certain leaders try to muffle the voices of people. But it has never stopped people from speaking, nonetheless. And so it comes to a point of like freedom of speech, but do you have freedom after the speech? So yeah, there's always going to be freedom of speech.
Yeah.
What cannot be guaranteed based on political systems is freedom after the speech. And so it now brings people to the point of where are they ready to guess and gamble whether they would have freedom after the speech? And are they willing to lose their freedom for the speech they have made? Yes, because we have heard of certain things like that happen. I am not, I don't have any experience of such practically. I don't have a case where I have spoken and somebody...
Yet or not yet?
Yet, yes. I don't have a case where... I think I have also spoken even on issues with regards that people may call political. Like I have a strong stance against the whole abortion and things like that. And I spoke freely, and I still am free today. I just not today. But so yes, the freedom of speech exists in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
And of course, there are times where we have experienced, and even at the times when we've experienced people not having freedom after the speech, there's always a justification as well that comes from either the people that they've spoken against, because like you said, sometimes libel, could you bring a proof as to why? So we have to be smart as well as to how we speak. We have simple terms like allegedly that can help you. To say allegedly, I think the president stole money. Allegedly, I think this minister this. Which means you are saying, I don't have the proof, but I've heard, like other people have heard. And these are necessary, to be honest, because without such checks and balances,
anybody can say
anything about anybody, and then it passes. And now we have what we call the court of public opinion. By the time your case goes there, before they can find you not guilty, in fact, you are proven guilty before you are found guilty before you're proven. And so in the court of public opinion, somebody just says, this person is a thief. It's gone. And by the time you come back to say, oh no, we've proven that he's not a thief, you now have a divided school that will now tell you,
they don't pay him money,
they
they
change his mind. They've been bribed, he's been threatened, he's been that, and everything like that. But it's hard for you to hear bad things about people and it's rectified and people actually believe that, yes, it is. So without such checks and balances, it would be a chaotic place. People can just say anything about anybody and destroy the lives and hard work of people.
Thank you. That's beautiful. Remember, you're listening to the Brunch Show right here on Radio 5 97.1 FM, and we're opening the phone lines on 088971971. Can you let go of your freedom? Are you willing to let go of your freedom after the speech?
If it comes to
it. So I want to ask of us to talk about certain things that are being affected just because we refuse to speak up. Because as I said, most people, I'm afraid. There was one time I was talking on the radio and talking about the fact that there are lots of traffic happening at Texaco. And the reason for the traffic, it's not because vehicles are parked. It's because
of police trying to take bribes and other things like that. They slow the traffic down deliberately.
And I was saying people should protect you after the show. So are we really ready to speak up and let go of our freedom and the effect of keeping quiet? Because the fact that traffic they happen for us because people didn't even talk about or man say, oh man I can't talk, and the police and when they go lock you up, who will protect you? Who will? And now from up, it's from there. Not supposed that they know what they decide to say because they do see them, they do supervise, they do check, but they see these things happening even at night when you pass through. They say, "Bra, what I know, they wait you and do to attend check the vehicle. That's why you're there." So, what are some of the effects when people refuse to speak up?
And even the checking of the vehicle is discriminate.
Yeah.
You know, like certain vehicles, it's just, "How are you, sir?" And you go,
bra.
Yes. And others, they'll tell the people, calm down. And the others, is just based on how luxurious your vehicle is, they let you pass. Based on how well you say hi to them, or if they recognize you, or if they feel intimidated by your perfume smell in your car, they let you go.
Or you speak English.
Yes.
Big grammar.
Yeah. Yes, or you speak English and they say, "Sir, how are you, sir?" And that's it. But it's a very strong point you're bringing. How does our silence affect? It gives impunity to terrible systems. And let me just stop at systems. So, because people get to feel like nobody is going to say anything, then they act with impunity. So even when you know, every action people take, they are worried that people might say something. So our silence emboldens them.
Yeah.
To be honest, how many people can you lock up if we keep talking about the same thing?
Yes.
How many people can you lock up? How many people can you beat up for saying the same thing, especially when it is true? Especially when it's the truth. Because this is where it all comes from. We're not lying. You go to let's take, for instance, police and bribery. Everywhere you go, it is glaring clear. You'd see a police stop a taxi driver right now and say, "Oh, you don't have a reflector. You don't have and the next thing he goes into the taxi. 50 meters later, the taxi parks and he comes out and the taxi goes on.
Nothing fixed.
What do you think happened? That's it. People drive without license in Sierra Leone and have been doing so for many years.
Don't get it now.
As long as I'm always licensed. I have international driver's license. I have local driver's license. Well, there was a time when I didn't have my driver's license because I didn't drive. After I got an accident in 2016, trauma took the best of me. And so my license expired in 2017 and I never renewed it because I'm not driving and because of trauma and things like that. So I think by 2022, I started driving and then I got my license again. But I'm saying, even if I did not have a license, I could drive in Sierra Leone and I would be caught by the police. I could either just speak to them or bribe them and it would happen. So, but I'm saying, if everybody talks about this, it will come to a point where it has to stop. You know, sometimes as well, we tend to ignore things that we think do not affect us directly. At the moment. But everything has a ripple effect. So you see the lecturer at College of Medicine that took a bribe to pass a student, that student is going to be your doctor one day that's going to kill you.
Your child.
Or kill your child. Or kill even the lecturer's child or his wife.
Yes.
And so because you think it does not have a direct effect on me now, you think it's okay to be quiet. There's a popular quote, I can't remember the exact, I will just paraphrase, and I don't remember the name of the person who said it, but it's a well-known quote. It's something about like, when they came for the Armenians, we kept quiet and said, well, we are not the Armenians. When they came for the Jews, we kept quiet and said, hey, it's the Jews, it's not us. So when they came for us now, there was nobody to speak for us. And so now we're by ourselves. The Armenians were not there, the Jews were not there. If we had spoken up for the Armenians, spoken up for the Jews, by the time they came for us, we would have got the Armenians and the Jews to also speak up for us.
Yeah.
And so sometimes we get to feel like if something is not directly affecting us now, then what's my business? Keep quiet. And by the time it begins to affect you, there's nobody to now speak for you.
Yes, true.
And so our silence is the fertilizer for corruption and bad systems to thrive. Our silence has been what has been fertilizing bad systems. And so everybody keeps quiet, everybody keeps quiet, everybody keeps quiet because we're afraid. And to be honest, sometimes we paint the government what it's not.
Yeah.
To be honest, there are people who still speak against the ills in
Nothing has been
society.
done to them.
And
Yeah,
they're
free.
and they're free.
Yeah.
But then but to be honest, it's not that we're afraid of the government. One of the things, Sierra Leone, we like Sababu.
Remember, say my talk.
Yes. Let me not speak about this. Maybe
Thank
one
you
day
for
I'll need a
calm.
job. Or do you know there are people who cannot even speak against like some of the evil things that happens within the US government systems? In the name of, I don't want to go for visa interview and they see that I spoke. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? We are too selfish to speak. Sometimes our silence is fueled by selfishness.
True.
We're too selfish. Like, I am eating from the police right now. Let me not speak against what they're doing.
Yeah.
Or I'm eating from the nurses. My auntie is a nurse, or the person paying my school fees is a doctor, or I'm trying to go to college. So even when I see the ills happening within the medical system, all the malpractices, we keep quiet because we feel like, oh, my auntie is involved. And so we're too selfish to speak up against the system. And so our silence continues to fertilize. So Leone's a small place. And so it's like, keep quiet. You know, even the person in this fire force is your uncle. And so let's keep quiet about fire force, even when people are dying. So we'll not speak.
True.
So we're fueled by our own selfishness sometimes, not just fear of political systems and other things like that.
So, you know, I've seen other countries, I've seen their comedians, their influencers, and whenever something happens in the country, I see how people come together and talk about it, they speak up. But just like you said, Sababu, and I have seen lots of situations happening in Sierra Leone, and we have bloggers who have lots of followers, and we have influencers, well, would they try? But they are influencing the wrong things, and they are blogging about the wrong things.
They are selective.
They are blogging about fun because that's you just blog about people their relationship. One man gets to woman, yes, it goes and mocks. The imam make peace. Okay, that's fine, but we have issues where they affect Sierra Leoneans, and we don't come together to speak about them.
Real issues.
We're
living the real issues.
And I was just thinking about it yesterday. I say, if people can come together, really, Una don't get the platform already where people, when you speak, people listen. That's a huge success for me as Sierra Leonean. So you don't manage to reach that point to say people they listen, even though the thing that they blog about or talk about are not really that relevant. But then what about Una talk about something where they really affect and make a change? Na salon, the salon way they. And as you talk about Sababu, now member say, oh. That's why people are not talking about things, because you remember say, man no can mass society eat or man no can trample on poverty.
That's it.
Even though you don't get the Sababu right now, but you remember say,
if I need it.
Yes. If I need her. And I see people ask, and then the posting just with the Kanami timeline, and they tell thank you to whoever because they don't make it, don't see whoever, they don't meet whoever. This is not possible they follow before I see say they talk about real issues. But now just they say thank you. So like you are easily diverted just because now you might say now other person. But then people, even then other countries there, people that they feed there, they still you know that the posting also you still talk about them.
If it's not it's not right, it's not right. That's just it.
Yes.
But like what you're saying, a musician doesn't want to speak about political issues. He say, "Oh, I'm a musician. I'm not involved in politics." Are you not living in the country? Are you not affected by things if they go wrong in the country?
Yes.
So what do you mean when the exchange rate in the country is inflated? Does it not affect you? So what do you mean you're not into politics? Everybody is into politics.
True.
Everybody, because we have the right and the power to hold leadership to accountability. So if we see, how long can we see flooding devastating communities in Sierra Leone? And there are people who have the jobs to fix it. The solution is there. Make drainages. It's as simple as that. Fix proper drainages. But nobody wants to speak about
Nobody's talking
that
about
because
it.
now you're worried that, oh, when I'm having a show, I'll need sponsorship from this ministry, from that. And if I talk about this, maybe they'll not attend my show and blah, blah, blah. So nobody wants to make the ultimate sacrifice for the greater good. So as long as I am convenient where I am, I can afford the gas. In fact, when there is scarcity, because I am Pete Dalton, gas stations can even get me the gas. So I am not worried by this. When everybody is stranded, I even feel proud that we're the only people who can drive cars right now when there is scarcity because people know us. And I don't want to spoil that. So we do not want to sacrifice for the greater good. And so we subject ourselves to ridicule and mediocrity, even when we could, like what you're saying, you have a platform, 150,000 people following you, and all you want to talk about is about somebody is having 2 girlfriends and everything like that. With all the issues happening in Sierra Leone, you know, that was my grievance when I heard about legalizing safe abortion and everything like that. I'm like, what is safe killing of children? What is safe about it? So we already have doctors that simple procedures like C-sections have killed people, caused them to have strokes and died. Hernia, appendicitis, simple surgeries first. Doctors have made errors, infected patients and killed them.
Giving them more issues.
Yes. So they cannot, the legal procedures first that they have to take, they cannot do it safely. And now the one that is terrible, the killing of children, that's what you want to make safe. When you do not even have standard theaters in Sierra Leone. It's in Sierra Leone I've seen a doctor perform surgery with phone light. With a phone light. Because there was no electricity in the hospital.
Wow.
So you want to tell me that abortion is more important than that? In a hospital where this woman had a miscarriage and they did a first surgery on her, a procedure on her in Bo, and she was pregnant with twins. They took out one and left the other, not knowing it. So she came down to Freetown and the infection started getting the best of her. And when they now took her, they now realized that, there's still another baby in her. Now let's take out the other baby. Now in trying to take out the other baby, they now realize light went off. They literally put phone light on to do the rest of the surgery on her at Cottage Hospital.
Wow.
So you want to tell me fixing proper electricity at Cottage?
It's not important.
It's not important. My cousin, my oldest cousin, Leah, died because she came out of surgery. Under 4 hours, the nurse gave her tea to drink. So she drowned and died. We cannot even prosecute that because you don't even have a law that talks about medical malpractice. So you want to tell me that abortion is more important than putting laws that should protect the lives of citizens on unqualified nurses and doctors? The negligence of
it's too much.
Of nurses and doctors. A doctor will be sleeping while a patient is dying. And he's on call. He's on duty. But he's running at another private clinic. And
so
he
he's always tired, exhausted.
And he's working for the government.
Being paid.
And it is against the law for you to be employed fully by the government and still working something else. But no, who is talking about that?
No supervision.
No supervision. And so you have all of these things. As a public servant or as a civil servant, you cannot work in multiple places. But nonetheless, nobody is talking about these things. And you want to tell me that abortion is more important than this? The only reason why everybody is jumping on abortion is because it came from the Democrats in America and they have blood money to fund it. And anybody who sits on this case can get a good check out of it. Who cares about abortion? They don't care about it. They don't care about safe abortion. It's that there is money that they will receive if they approve it. And so now, a lot of people will not want to speak against this.
Forget about it.
Maybe your uncle is in the committee of the abortion approval that is getting maybe $30,000 to just sit in one meeting to approve abortion. So there are more important things affecting Sierra Leone. So now you have all of our bloggers. Check which one of them ever spoke against this. Okay, don't speak against it. At least come and ask public opinion.
Yes.
What do you think about this?
Yes.
No, they will not. Because even many of them are not even intellectually sound to handle such conversations.
Yeah.
So they can only handle Lokogal or whatsoever is her name. And her, yes. And that is all. And but at the end of the day, even when they're at the position where they can address meaningful issues, they keep quiet, just in case maybe there's a contract I could get from somewhere, and maybe if I talk about this, it would affect me getting this and that and that. And so we keep quiet. That is what is destroying us.
It's true.
Nobody wants to speak. Everybody's afraid.
Well, everybody's afraid.
And selfish.
So remember, this is the Brunch Show. You can call on 088-971-971. Today we are speaking up. We'll start it from here. And as you were saying, there was one time when we talked about social justice. As I've said, this whole month we spoke about every other sector. And I told people, call the hospitals that are killing people, that are being negligent. Because if we cannot prosecute
International
them...
Hospital.
International, where is it?
That one at Lumley. Life care. They care for no life.
It's true. And that was what part of our list. But then, as I've said...
people call that one too, right?
Yes. But also, what I noticed is the fact that people, even when you give people the freedom, you don't call your name, just call. They're afraid to even step up and speak up. And I told people also, because we're talking about water, to call the water we get sent, we're not healthy. Call them out, and people did a good job. They were calling. They were calling the waters that are in Freetown. In fact, apart from Freetown, Sierra Leone, because now, if you look at how they have been processed, nobody's checking. There's no verification
and you're
process.
leaving that, and you want to talk about abortion.
True.
Something that is causing typhoid, killing people by the minute.
Killing people.
Do you know how dangerous typhoid is?
People don't even know.
Do you know how dangerous typhoid is? It's one of the most terrible diseases we have in Sierra Leone.
And we're going to hospital now. Now they let it go. The negligence back in the hospital will just add.
Yes.
To
imported chicken.
We don't know how they preserve it.
They know how they preserve it. They know how they process it. They know the poisons packed in it.
They will just eat.
And it is allowed
in the country.
Because whoever is bringing it has bribed the health sectors and those who are to check it in water key. And so it comes in.
As I was talking about the water, every food, I feel like there should be a process. Even people that are producing food in Sierra Leone, those packets or packaged food, there should be a process of testing, verification before even approving, even water. Pastor Pete, if you know the amount of water company, I think that's the easiest company to open right now.
We'll get Fatima, we'll get Yebu. Stop insulting the word company, please.
We have lots.
Say water, I mean.
I feel like, you know that plastic before, that white plastic. I think they just bought the packets now to make it very...
It's cheap.
It's the same
you just
thing.
go to the Chinese at Klein Town and they make a whole strip for you and you print your color on it. You just use a hot thing to seal it off. So anybody can produce water in Sierra Leone. You fetch it from the well, pour it in a plastic, and you say pure water. As long as it has that
pure
blue
the name
packet, yes.
And the packet.
As long as it has that packaging right now, it's called pure water.
So nobody's talking about that.
Well, we're talking about it now.
That's what I'm saying. So if Radio Fry know they talk about anything there, who will? And if we are speaking up, you know me say you forget huge platform. Just for people listening out there, you don't need to have huge platform or even followers. If everybody decide for speak about things, and even there are homes now where they eat. Mm-hmm. We're almost door for door, and people are living there. Mm-hmm. Nobody's talking about that. But get prevention control institutions.
Yes, it's the responsibility of the government.
Yes, we have this
to protect the lives and citizens. So even when the people do not want to protect themselves, you protect them by force. Bay, how many years will people die in that place?
Every year, in a season. And nothing is being done. But I say bed and take that would be the excuse, because there's always an excuse that they built a place for them.
And what action did you take? After you built the place, did you demolish?
You left the homes there.
That's the thing.
So they'll come and stay.
Did you demolish? Listen, Bay is not just a community of people. It's not just that people want to live there. It's a center for crimes.
So they'll find their way back.
And even some of our big men have their operations happening there. So if you do not live in Bay, you cannot navigate your way through such communities.
That's true.
How can police chase anybody there? You cannot navigate your way through such communities. So it's a center for crime as well. And they know it because the very people who are to kick them out of there benefits from the crime that is going on there. It's their hub. That is where they launder their own activities as well. And so they will not kick them out. Do you know how powerful the government is? Nobody's more powerful than the government.
Yes, true.
If the government truly does not want people at bay,
1 minute,
it's
easy.
What has happened in all of the beach, Levuma? Have all the shops not gone?
What about Lodge? They cleared everything.
Did they have a discussion about it? No. When the government truly wants to take action, they will take action. They don't want to. And so nobody is going to talk about it.
We'll just sit.
We will ignore it. And every day, flood. Oh, I'm Papa government for help.
Every day.
Every year.
Every year. Remember, you're listening to Radio Friday from the Brunch on 97.1 FM. The phone lines are open on 088-971-971. We'll not get too much time. We just have 1 hour to talk about these issues. And remember, say yourself can call. You are not calling him. Not calling name, nobody give you number. If you say me speak up, that time is for me to talk. So don't call your name, you can just call 088-971-971. And if we want to end fair, it should be now, it should be today. Talk, not afraid. Myself, why they go Pastor Peter protect.
Okay.
Pastor Peter protect me. Radio Friday go protect me. But you now, then they see your face. They see me face. Anyways, I think, as I was saying, some of the effect of silence is the fact that we keep doing the same routine. It's a cycle that will never change, just because we are afraid to hold certain people accountable. And as I've said, we have prevention control institutions. System has been put in place, but the system not there in place. They don't put them, but it's not working. And we have, I don't know if we have people supervising. We have Ministry of Health that should be supervising these hospitals. No girl hospital, no more. All the people they die. Check them. The
death toll just increasing.
And there, I was when before coming on air, I was talking to a friend, Michael, and he showed me a picture of someone that came from Holland. She decided to take her own vehicle and drive to the hospital you just mentioned. For go do normal check. You know how these people from overseas like to check up, do checkups. And as soon as they go get a medicine, you're gonna he die. Few minutes. Like that. And my daddy get diabetes. You in the hospital, before you even administer any medication to person, ask for your child. Their history. They will get a drip where get sugar. Gone. And my dad was not the only one. There are a lot of people going through that. They give people a medication when not fit them. Plus you go get different sick and get allergies. There are people who have allergies to certain medicines.
Of course.
And they should not take those medications.
Who is checking all of these your Arab and Iranian and Iraqi doctors that are coming?
Now we trust them.
They claim to be doctors. Some of these people are not even qualified to be nurses.
In their own country.
Not even in Sierra Leone.
Yes.
Some of these people are not even qualified to treat chickens.
And we don't check them.
And these are the people who are wearing doctor apparels. And you may be surprised that one day you will realize that even our authorities know. And they do nothing about it.
I'm sure before they open any hospital
there have been accusations, reports. There's even one doctor called, I think, Dr. Schumann, that people have said over and again that he's not a doctor, but he's called Dr. Schumann. He owns a hospital. All of these Arab clinics, international life care, this care, blah blah blah. You have a lot. I went to international hospital when I came from the US last year. I think I got malaria or something like that. I went to that hospital just to run tests. I spent about 4.7 million to just run
One
the test. When they now gave me drugs, the doctor marked medications.
Uh-huh.
I went through all of the medications, based on the test he gave.
Hello.
Based on the test he gave, he said that, I had.
Hello, good morning.
A call.
Good morning. I want to sleep. I everything.
No, but are you safe?
So the last year I called this number from Shegwema.
Yes, sir.
So I moved from Bo.
Uh-huh.
What you want to tell say at least you want a program.
Okay.
Now two na the talk. Usually where they kind of power, they need the people there after voting, they forget about everybody. Maybe this free medical one at the airport, but they launched from 2010.
Mm-hmm.
But we go now to they take the men here, they supply the pharmacy there.
Mm-hmm.
They say pharmacy people there. So we go to EV, they say Beleuma picking for under 5 for the under free medical. We go to something at 1,000, 2,000 per another the last all they take and say give them pharmacy there.
Oh, wow.
So all government for monitor. They will treat the security in this country. We get some certain police and where did they go take their drugs, then kush, then tramadol, jamba. They even take back they give their guy boy back in the street. Everything for that. If you boy yourself it happen, they take and they go give other people their back for go sell. When the guy say we don't go to tramadol and that, we don't go kush and this and that, so. All that they will see who in the street. But we don't call people their name no more. But we see all what they happen. But we got to in a boy where they change that AIG when I can something. They change another other one. So we're glad for that. Because if you did that, if you could see where they happy there, you boy they threaten people in the street. How will they choke you? Will they let you buff? Where you boy there? And 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, they lock in the cell. They pull them back. But possibly do small crime in the jailer. But where they go kill, where they make the lefer. So now all them problems that happen in this country, the people do not care for the people at all. So now me order I will continue for this number.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Yeah, you were saying about
so I checked all the medications he marked for me. Now the test result says one thing. He verbally says another thing. So the test result says I don't have typhoid. It says I have a little bit of malaria. Now he said to me verbally, you have like high malaria, high typhoid. Okay, fine. He marks the medication. I checked all the medications. None of the medications was for malaria or typhoid. None, not a single one. All a bunch of painkillers and painkillers and painkillers and painkillers. And I'm one person who has not taken painkillers since 2013. And I went back to him. I said, you said I have high malaria and typhoid. He said, but none of these medications here are for malaria and typhoid. He said, oh, really? Then he took it.
Oh, really?
Yes. And now added Cipro.
Oh.
And Ceftrazone.
Wow.
And that is a doctor.
I'm just amazed by the, oh, really?
Yes, he said, oh, really? Then he took it to double check what he wrote. I said, all of these are painkillers.
But you should know.
All of these are painkillers. What am I doing with painkillers?
For malaria.
So all he wants is for their pharmacy to sell drugs.
Sell drugs.
Because all those painkillers he marked was over 2.7 million.
Plus the 4,000 for tests.
Yes. So I spent like almost 6,000 yons or 7,000 yons for nothing. For nothing.
They will take painkillers, add the sickness in the body. You not get better.
What am I doing with painkillers? I've been stopped by my doctor to not take painkillers since 2013. So like even when I have severe pain conditions, I could only do like external massage and like other ointments and other things like that. But I don't take even paracetamol and other things like that. I avoid painkillers totally. And you were now giving me over 8 different in that same.
Hey, Lord.
My friend went there June and was sick. And that is what a doctor told him, oh, you just have small sepsis. What is small sepsis?
Who's the sepsis small?
He now told the man, oh, you have kidney stone, you have this. And there was no kidney stone. And so they were treating the man rubbish for almost 4 days, 5 days. By the time the man was taken out of the hospital, his case was at a critical condition that was now later affecting other aspects of his body that should not have even happened.
Wow.
But nobody speaks.
No.
We want to talk about useless things.
Nobody's talking. Nobody's speaking up. Remember, this is the Brunch show. You can call on 088-971-971. We are almost at the end of the show. We just have 13 minutes. And in 13 minutes, we have to talk about other thing. But we have spoken about the effect of not speaking up. And we've spoken about how the fact that corruption keeps happening. Wrong things are still being done. Like the hospital, we still continue to be negligent. Nobody need to talk about that nurse the way if you're going to hospital where they not treat, where you not get money, they need to watch your face. Even though that's the responsibility of the nurse. So I mean, they ask at some point, say, they teach them more ethics, like maybe they teach them more for give injection, but how about where person can treat them well, talk to her nicely? Some people, like you say, when you talk to a person fine, they make it well quick. Even the hospitality, they make it. But you treat person now, the person they stress because you can't cause them back if you not take the medicine. You don't go take the medicine. I don't tell me, I not get them for waste too.
May let's be honest.
Why?
Let's be honest. What is the percentage of nurses that are actually intellectually, morally, and academically sound?
2. No, give 2%.
No, let's think about it. This is another. There are very, very good nurses.
There are, yeah.
There are. Check. Most of the very good nurses
they are old. They are elderly people, yes.
They are over 40, 50 years old.
Hello?
But most of these are under 20. Sorry.
Hello, good morning. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah. Howdy morning.
Not bad. When are you
Yeah, I
contribution?
just draw my attention back.
Yes, sir.
Quicker. What about the schools there? Especially at the Western.
God bless you, sir.
We get all these schools there, over 2,000. We not even get campus there. We not yourself don't know that.
Hello?
Yeah. That's another
That's
thing
another
with
thing.
schools.
Yes.
Now, anybody can start a school. Anybody can be a teacher. No supervision of the quality of education our children are receiving.
Just free.
No.
It's not even free anymore.
Yes. No, forget the free. Like,
yeah.
what's the content? What's the quality of education that our children are receiving? You still find kids in JSS 1, JSS 2 that cannot read.
Cannot write.
Cannot write. Cannot speak well. Cannot explain what they're studying in school. How many teachers are following lesson plans to know that we have a syllabus to complete, and every week this is what I'm to teach these kids. This is what they're to know. How many schools are monitoring this? So at the end of the day, it's a vicious cycle.
It is.
So it starts from the school. Thank you very much, sir, for this one. It goes to the universities.
Workplace.
The universities, you know, when people say education is a scam, it's education systems like ours that validate such notions.
Yeah.
Because somebody would leave school and come back and act worse than the person who has not gone to school. And so you now leave the person who did not go to school. It's like, well, actually, I missed nothing then.
Yeah.
If by watching YouTube I'm more intellectually sound than you are, then I miss nothing. And the school is supposed to empower people. That others who do not go to school should understand that's like, no wonder they went to school. There must be a difference. But right now, there isn't.
Not.
And so we come back like what we're saying about the nurses. Now it's like people are not becoming nurses because they are passionate about it.
They're not getting WASC.
You don't find people who took the WASC examination because they want to go study nursing. You find people studying nursing because they could not get qualification for anything else.
Yeah.
How did we come to that point where the people who handle life, what is more important than life?
Qualification, I go put and dong.
What is more important than life? That now studying nursing is for people who cannot make it to school.
Yes.
I'd rather have people who are with 4 WASC and 3 WASC to go study anything else, but please not nursing.
And I was telling people that these people even handle patients more than doctors.
Because of course.
They give injection. Now they give tablets, medication. Sometimes they use you medication. They say give you 2, they give 1 because they want to sell the balance. All these malpractice are happening.
You can even negotiate with the nurse.
Yeah.
Say, I don't want this. Hey, but Dr. Maka, okay, well, it's okay. The patient say no
one
one
time. Yeah. God. At the end of the day, as we are speaking, we are praying that God will protect everybody from all these things happening.
No, the prayer will not work.
Pastor.
Yeah, I'm a pastor. I'm telling you, the prayer won't work. Listen.
We have been praying for a very long time.
The prayer will not work. Listen, God in his wisdom created systems.
Yep.
He made this earth and gave us dominion over it. God himself said we should listen and respect the government.
Yep.
I cannot pray for EDSA.
True.
Sir, it's prepaid system, which means I pay before you give me the service. There is no excuse why I should not have 24 hours electricity.
After I have paid.
After I have paid. Sir, we pay taxes. You know when you work, about 35% of your salary goes to tax. Which means part of that pays for the road, pays for the electricity, pays for you to have water running in your house. Pays for the government hospitals to have facilities working in them. 35% tax. That is one of the highest taxes you can get from any other country in the world.
Yep.
And so, demanding things is not, I'm not begging the government.
Right.
Oh, we want to beg the government to help us. No.
It's your right.
I am supposed to tell the government, what are you doing with my money? I pay the police. I pay the soldiers.
They should protect me.
The gas I buy, there is tax from it. The rice I buy, there is tax from it. So at the end of the day, I work. I get paid.
Yeah, there are people.
Yes.
There are people who are not working in offices, so they are saying, me I need pay tax. Everything buying,
Mama, you're doing is you're paying
tax.
And that tax is what the government uses to run its operations. So you pay the salaries of the people who work in the government.
Yes.
So you demand what is yours. You don't request for it.
Or beg.
You don't beg for it. Why is the road not working? It should be working by tomorrow morning when we wake up, please.
EDSA,
why are we not having electricity? I can't imagine. Do you know how much it hurt me that I brought my daughter to Sierra Leone, and 2 months later, my daughter, 2 years old, is shouting, "Light has come, Apple, in this year 2025."
I remember. I still do that in my heart.
Can you imagine?
Even in public.
Yay, lights. We still celebrate lights.
Do. How sad.
In fact, darkness should be the surprising factor.
Yeah, light don't go.
We should go like, whoa.
Light don't go.
Lights go.
You go check your meter and it's up done.
Yes,
but now we don't. You know, not to it's up lights pay they take.
We must begin to think there has to be a problem for the lights to go. Do you know how much useless money the government is spending on other things? I heard somebody was explaining yesterday that on this Waka Fine bus, I think they are spending about 1.2 billion or so on fleet management, and already about 10 or 30 of the buses are not working. So where's the 1.2 billion going? I'm saying if you take that money, do you know how much you could put into the medical system?
Which is very important.
Which is very important.
Especially now.
Especially now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how many things they claim that money is being spent on that? You begin to ask yourself, if this money was coming to this. I heard the man was saying that Mary Koroma, as president, I think spent $40 million in travels.
We calculate all.
Yes, $40 million.
Dollars.
Then I heard Madabio in 1 year spent $28 million in travels. Okay, what came? At least if $28 million or $40 million went into travels, let us receive $400 million as a result of that travel. But I'm saying if that is not happening, do you know how much
you can save?
Do you know how much that $28 million or $40 million could have done into major sectors in Sierra Leone?
Yeah.
Do you know how much that could have done? I heard it on it was on Facebook last night. Somebody was addressing it. Imagine if that is true. Do you know how much that money could have done into certain sectors and into certain places like that? So if 1 year has taken $28 million, let's take that as an average. That means almost $200 million is going into just travels.
And just imagine what that could do.
What that could do. But who wants to speak about it? So let's not talk about it.
We have already we've already spoken about it. I think today was a very interesting show, but very vital, because this could have been done tomorrow to address all these issues. But today we spoke about all these things, so we don't only talk about. But now I have accomplice. Like anything that happens to me should happen to you. We are in this together. And there was one time, the time we spoke about water, somebody called a name of a water company. And after the show, the water company called and asked, what's not the top of But if you are doing wrong, bad service, somebody should speak about it.
Yes.
Why do you want to be protected? Nobody enough for talk about what they do. Then fix it.
You should fix
it.
You should you instead of calling Radio Five, you should have called a management meeting. Why should people say this about us? How can we change it?
Yes, immediately.
That is what you should be asking.
So we are almost at the end of the show. For today, as I said, today was a very important show, and we did the speaking up. We foresaid the example, and I love the fact that people called and spoke about things that are happening in their communities. But Pastor Pete, let's talk about Vocal Drift briefly.
Let's pick up.
Vocal Drift had 5 weeks. It was 5 weeks.
Yes, 6 weeks.
6 weeks. Ultimate auditions, and people we have contestants from Makenebo, Kenema, Freetown.
Yes.
So we had what am I saying? We kindly.
Yes, we.
Anyway, it was six Sundays, 6 different.
6 Sundays, 6 Fridays.
6 Fridays. We had in-house auditions where people have been evicted. But it was a very interesting show. How many contestants did we have?
We started off with at the national we had like 60 contestants that qualified for the national shows, made it to the ultimate audition, and then we selected the best 40, took them into the house, and then we got the top 18 to the finals, and we got 5 winners. That today will be with AfriCell and Anti-Corruption Commission, because Anti-Corruption Commission paid the 4th star prize.
Okay.
And AfriCell is paying the 3rd star prize and I think the 2nd star prize as well and things like that. Yes. And so we're paying courtesy call today to them, and they will be receiving their checks as well today to go cash out their star prizes.
Okay.
Yes.
So if I kindly join, I'll also receive.
Yeah, you already received yours.
Anyways, I just wanted us to have for people to know, because we're announcing it here. For people to know it has finally ended, and it was a very wonderful show. You can go through Radio 5's page and even AYV, and we had other media companies that were there.
A couple of bloggers
were there.
Yes, musicians something page, and of course the Vocal Drifts page as well.
So if you want to go through it, you can follow those pages.
At least to learn how to prepare for the next season 6.
Ooh.
Yes.
I would love to host you again to talk about what's happening. Or you want to talk about what's happening next for Vocal Drift?
Yes, next I'll be going to Liberia tomorrow, because we're starting Vocal Drift Inspire Liberia season 1 in Liberia, and we've got a call. So you see, this was the vision of Vocal Drifts, that we should get to a point after that Sierra Leone should have something that we would also export.
Yep.
You know, it's not all the time we're borrowing names and borrowing concepts from other people. It's about time that we also sell a Sierra Leonean content, a Sierra Leonean concept. You know, we will not be copying what other nations have been doing. But now, speaking of which, that's the minister calling from Liberia.
Okay.
Yes, expecting us to be there tomorrow. And so, yes, so we want to do that. And of course, we're also planning for Banjul.
Oh.
Yes, and we're having the rep from there coming this October to Sierra Leone to come finalize on the plans and as to how we're going to kick it off. And while all of that will be going on, Vocal Drift Season 6 Sierra Leone will be coming up to starting January. And we will, in 2026, we'll be having the first international show because we want to bring the winners from Liberia to Sierra Leone and things like that. So we're becoming a West African brand and platform.
That's beautiful. That's huge. I must say beautiful. It's very huge. You looking up to be part of Vocal Drift, remember, say just stay tuned to Vocal Drift page on TikTok, on Facebook, and also Radio 5 be following up to see what's happening next. And now, Audacity of Faith.
Yes. October 26th.
Huge invite, and it's free.
Free concert.
At
Zion Praise Hill Station, where we had the Vocal Drift finals. Yes.
So we have more days to be announcing it here. Just stay tuned to Radio 5 and the Brunch Show, 97.1 FM. I want to say thank you for coming. You have any last words?
Let us keep speaking up. What's the worst that can happen?
You already know the worst that can happen. So just prepare for the worst that could happen. But
let's keep speaking up. Our silence is the fertilizer for bad systems and corruption to thrive.
I love that line. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Anyways, thank you for being with us here on the show. And I will say, speak up for your freedom. I think that's something, it may not affect you now, but it's your freedom that you're speaking up for. It's your family's freedom, your community's freedom, Sierra Leone's freedom. And if you keep quiet, then bad system keeps operating. So this is how we sign out and say bye-bye. Stay tuned to Radio 5.
Thank you very much.
Imagine a world where money transfer in microfinance is quick and instant. Imagine a world where your dream house comes to life, where your delivery needs are covered, your travel plans are sorted out with ease and convenience. You'd love that, won't you? Now imagine Dolphin Express, where your money transfers, microfinance, bakery and pastry desires, logistics and procurement, building and construction services, and all your travel plans are catered for efficiently and affordably. Find us in Freetown at number 38 Kosa Town Jue and Bo at number 98 Bahama Road. Call us now at 079-460578 or 076-804017. Dolphin Express. We're just one call away.
Long before roads or rails, before signals filled the sky, there was Rokel, the river that connected us all. This basket bought food, paid school fees, it raised children, and carried dreams. It held the economy in palm and straw. It brings power to our homes, food to our markets, and unity to our journey. This is the rhythm of Sierra Leone.